What's up, Miami Valley? It's Lydia here with another Dayton download right here on YouTube. These are the top stories that have come across my desk during the month of October, and since this is spooky season edition, I'm here with my pal, Myra Maines. Get it? My remains. So let's get into it. If you're afraid of the dark, this first story might not be for you. AES Ohio is saying that a squirrel caused nearly 4,300 Kettering residents to lose power on October 11th. Apparently, the little rascal came into contact with some power lines, which is what caused all of these outages. Later in the evening, around half of the customers received their power back, but there were still 782 people without power. Unfortunately for the squirrel, he had to learn the hard way that power lines are indeed nothing to mess with. The spokesperson from AES said, unfortunately, the little guy did not survive. I know we're supposed to be celebrating Halloween here, but I wanted to let you all know that Miami Valley Meals is doing their annual turkey giveaway event on November 23rd. Since it began in 2020, Miami Valley Meals has prepared and distributed more than 400,000 meals across our community. That's the amount of people it would take to fill UD Arena, sorry Myra, to fill UD Arena 29 times. More than 20,000 of those meals have been distributed during the last two turkey giveaway events. And this year's event, like I said, will take place on Wednesday, November 23rd from 9 a.m. to noon at Trotwood Madison High School and at UD Arena. Guests are asked to stay in their car during this drive-through event and follow the signs. So here on Dayton Download, we want to just give a big shout out and thank you to Miami Valley Meals for how hard they're working to fight hunger and take care of our members of our community. This next story is kind of crazy. Now, would you believe that the new iPhone 14 is causing problems at Kings Island of all places? The iPhone's new feature is causing all kinds of issues for thrill seekers who love riding roller coasters, as this newest feature calls 911 on roller coasters. Kings Island says that at least 6 times 911 crews have been dispatched to the amusement park since the new iPhone debuted in September. Now, this is probably a change of pace for the City of Mason Police Department, who are normally called to Kings Island because of those rowdy teenagers that are fighting in the parking lots on Friday and Saturday night. But Six Flags Great America near Chicago is reporting similar situations with these 911 calls on roller coasters. And this new crash detection technology is also available on the new Apple Watch 8. So if you have either of these devices, you might want to steer clear of roller coasters for a while. And good for you, the nearest Apple store to Kings Island is only 13 miles away. Speaking of Kings Island, and it being spooky season, you must head to Kings Island's haunt on a Friday or Saturday during the month of October. And if Mason's a little too far for you, lucky for you, we've compiled a whole list of the area's scariest destinations on our website, Dayton247now.com. Now, I love all things Halloween, whether it's carving pumpkins, watching a scary movie, eating candy, but I am terrified of haunted houses. The scariest it gets for me is hanging out with Myra here. If you're braver than me, we've listed plenty of terrifying options that you can go visit through October 29th. Now, this next story got a lot of engagement on our social media platforms, so I wanted to talk about it here and see what you all thought. Las Vegas Raiders wide receiver Devonte Adams was caught shoving a cameraman as he was exiting the field after the Raiders' 29-30 loss against the Chiefs on October 10th. This clip of Adams losing his cool went completely viral across social media, which is why after the game he tweeted this. "Sorry to the guy I pushed over after the game. Obviously very frustrated at the way the game ended, and when he ran in front of me as I exited, that was my reaction and I felt horrible immediately. That's not me. My apologies, man. Hope you see this." I know none of our Cincinnati Bengals would ever cause such a ruckus. But one of our viewers commented on our Facebook post about this story saying he would immediately sue Adams. We want to hear what you would do if you were the cameraman in this situation. Comment below or let us know on social media at Dayton247now. That's it for this Halloween edition of the Dayton Download. Now, I'm going to continue uploading here on YouTube once a month with our top stories, so be sure to comment or subscribe if you like what you saw. Myra Maines and I will see you next time.